It is time for reliability rankings. And who do you go to for reliability rankings? The same company some of you say should stick to reviewing toasters, Consumer Reports. But it should be noted, they polled their members about the reliability issues of cars over the past year, receiving responses on more than 330,000 vehicles. So it's based on those responses, not the people who are reviewing toasters. These are from vehicles between 2020 and 2024 models. These brands were scored on the, quote, weighted overall problem rate for all models within a brand for each model year, combined with a brand's average result from 2021 to 2023 or 2024 model year, depending on how much information there was for 2024, combined with Consumer Reports owner satisfaction surveys, the surveys, and their in-house testing and safety data. All right, so 30 automotive brands made the final rank. Now, you couldn't get enough information from Alfa Romeo, Fiat, Jaguar, Land Rover, Lucid, Maserati, Mitsubishi, or Polestar. Drum roll. Lexus topped the charts with a score of 79 out of 100, followed by Toyota at 76, Mini, Acura, Honda, all in the top 5. The bottom 5, Jeep, Volkswagen, Rivian, Mercedes, and Chrysler. Buick was the top American make at number 12 with a score of 55, between Hyundai and Infiniti. Generally, domestic brands didn't do well, scoring an average of 39 out of 100 when grouped as a region, coming well behind Asian makers who scored 63 and Europeans who scored 46. Individual domestic models provided some bright spots. CR calling out rides like the Ford Edge, Maverick, Buick, Encore GX, Chevrolet Equinox, and GMC Terrain for above average predicted reliability. Grouped by powertrains, taking internal combustion engines as the control group, regular hybrids suffer 26% fewer reliability issues than ICE-powered vehicles. On the matter of EVs suffering 79% more problems than gas-powered vehicles, Consumer Reports wrote this: as more EVs hit the marketplace and automakers build each model in greater numbers, we are seeing that some of them have problems with the EV drive system motors, EV charging systems, and their batteries, end quote. The PHEV issue, again, a whopping 146% worse for trouble spots than gas-powered vehicles. Seems to be a group of bad apples spoiling the bunch. Consumer Reports called out the RAV4 Prime, Kia Sportage, BMW X5, and Ford Escape for posting average to well above average scores, while models like the Audi Q5 and the Pacifica scored worse than their regular internal combustion engine siblings. How do you feel about this results in this study about how the brands stack up with each other? Again, ranked on average predicted reliability based on Consumer Report member surveys, not the people who are reviewing the toasters. Leave your comments below. It sure looks like, based on the numbers, and the numbers don't lie, that people don't want to buy a used EV, which means there's an opportunity based on the prices which they are right now that you can probably get one really cheap. So it's not just demand for EVs that is slowing for manufacturers. The prices have tumbled quite a bit in the last year by a third. So a new study by iSeeCars.com, which tracks used car prices, finds that the average EV is now 33.7% cheaper now than it was a year ago, and no manufacturer is spared from these drops. The average EV sold for under $35,000 in October of this year, compared to almost $53,000 last year at this time. That's almost an $18,000 drop in a used EV. Tesla saw the biggest drop in terms of pure dollar amounts. Discounts ranged from $21,000 for the Model X to almost $19,000 for the Model S, and then almost $15,000 for the Model 3. So they're having some problems there. It looks like a Nissan Leaf took the biggest honors of a 30.6% year-over-year drop. So that means you can probably get one really cheap right now. So here are the numbers, year-over-year comparison. Nissan Leaf is the number one. So they dropped 30.6% from last year. They were selling on average for $28,000, now less than $20,000. Model 3 was $48,000, now $33,000. That's a 30.5% drop. The Bolt EV was $28,000, now it's $20,000. Tesla Model X was $83,000, now $61,000 for a used one. Model S, down 24.7%. Chrysler Pacifica Hybrid down 20%. BMW 5 Series Hybrid down 18.7%. Land Rover Range Rover 18.3%. The Discovery down 17.9%. And the Land Rover Range Rover Velar down 17.7%. So for all used cars, looks like it's down by 5% for all used cars, but EVs 33.7% down from a year ago now. And average for hybrids is 9.6% down. So if you want to get one, those are the ones to focus on. If you are searching for one of these in your area, go to quotes.everymandriver.com. There's also a link below this video. It's a free search engine with the best prices, lowest prices in your area, broken down by zip code from qualified dealerships. If a manufacturer isn't on that drop-down list, just expand that zip code, go elsewhere. Just be willing to travel a few miles. You'll save a few hundred, possibly a few $1,000s on a new or used vehicle, especially these. Any other questions, comments? Leave them below. Today's video is brought to you by The Cold Plunge. Use discount code DAVE150 at checkout at thecoldplunge.com. Immediately save $150 off your purchase. That's DAVE150 at thecoldplunge.com. There's also a link below this video.
One final note, if you are in the market for a new vehicle soon, great. Connect with your local dealership and price and test drive at least 3 different vehicles. A vehicle's strengths and weaknesses can only be discovered when you are behind the wheel. My reviews can be good, but you need to test drive these yourself. Visit quotes.everymandriver.com, select the make, model, and your zip code, and you'll get invoice pricing in your area on those vehicles. Shop smarter with price quotes at quotes.everymandriver.com.
Thanks for watching. Please click subscribe and give us a thumbs up. See you next time.